Shadow, I get some
You,
great A's.
you need to repay.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Hello. Good. I can't stay in here long because I have to go make sure they don't do dumb. So. Do you think I should have M? Do you think I should have M commands or? Shadow gave it to him. It's a random, or it's someone who hasn't raced before. I don't think. It's who is Monkey Brawl? Oh wait, that's him. That's the guy in the thing. Okay. Hello, Takahashi Pepe. What people said in chat. All right, we're going the other VT now. Pretty sure your stream is muted. Pretty sure your stream is muted. I don't know. People can't hear you. Okay. All right. And also, me and Gester need our roles too.
Okay, there we go. What in the world happened? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so everything's just going wrong today. That's great. That's just awesome. I literally just take a sleep and everything, and then apparently we just... Alright, well... That's awesome. You tell me invalid player one more goddamn time, game. I swear to God, I will have your ass in a... Change all laps 0. There we go. We're re-racking that shit. Is everybody ready? as a bunch of people are already starting to try to get lined up and whatnot. Some of these drivers are in cars that they shouldn't be in. That's great. It's awesome. One driver that's not ready, that's racing Queg, that's Minnie, I'm pretty sure, who's in that driver. Minnie, who is racing, and I believe that is the, I don't know what he's car he's racing in. Josh Berry in the 12N all the way in the back right there along with the 45. I'm in the 9. What do you mean you're in the 09? Okay, here we go. And green flag is out. Here we go. And a bunch of people just didn't want to go, which is weird. Down the back straightaway, Shadow Jack's your leader into turn number 2. Turns number 3 and 4. But here comes the number 18 right behind him, trying to make the dive on his inside. Shadow Jackster continues to lead lap number 2 of 30. Down the back straightaway, the number 12 in right behind. All single file for the most part of the number 12 in onto the bottom of the number 48. 3 wide for second right there. Nick now currently your leader right now with the number 12 end of Joshua right there. Monkey Bra on the very bottom trying to make the move. He's going to go up to second, and Shadow Jackster is going to drop all the way back to around bottom 4. But for the most part, all is smooth sailing around the track here. Shadow Jackster trying to pick up where he left off on lap number 4 of 30, looking on the very inside of the number 97. He's going to fade up with Joshua on the bottom right there, but he's going to have a better rotation through the middle of the turn. But the number 48 of Monkey Brawl is going to lead the way as we're 2 wide for second. On the very inside, Shadow Jackster diving it on the very inside of the number 97 through turns 3 and 4. He's going to go up wide with him, and that's going to allow Nick to make the pass on the very inside, and Joshua trying to make the move on the very inside as well, as the number 95 is going to try and dive it back in there. 3 wide for second. Multiple drivers having trouble as the 12N goes completely sideways after tapping the wall. No caution. Keep it going. 4 wide towards the very rear of the field. A little bit of lag going on right now for those drivers as the Shadow Jackster is going to fall even further down towards the back of the pack as Monkey Brawl continues to lead the way at lap number 6 of 30 as Shadow Jackster trying to get himself back into the top battle for second as he's going to leave the inside open for Joshua. He's running that right in the inside line right there, along with the white line on the very side of the apron. I literally just woke up, so I'm exhausted. I'm probably gonna hit the head. I don't know, I'm so tired and shit. I'll be honest. He's gonna get caught up towards the rear of the field. This will be his final race at North Wilkesboro here in the weekly series, and Shadow's just trying his best to get by that 12. He's allowing the number 45 on the outside to make the move on the run on the outside, which is actually going to make him faster through the corner. Maybe not, as he's going to... Oh, and there he goes. Yep. Going sideways now. And they're going to keep it going. No caution. Continues to be in the front is Monkey Brawl out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch. Shadow questioning for a C, but Wrangler not throwing the caution, so lap number 10 of 30. We're about a 1/3 of the way through this event right now, with id second is that 02. Football looking for his first win here in the weekly series, but Monkey Brawl's been fighting for that since season number 4. As he's trying to get his first ever win here in the weekly series. This is not his first season. sports, but for football it is. So he's trying to catch up to the 48. There we go. Continuing to lead the way is that number 12 car. The number, I believe that is the 01 right behind him, trying to catch up. But it just can't seem to get there. Jake calling someone out towards the back of the field. Don't know who that's all about. And it looks like that Jake got wrecked out by someone. We just don't know who. See, complaining about someone being stupid towards the back of the field here. Meanwhile, Monkey Brawl continuing to lead his way around this track. But football is caught up for the most part, and he's going to try and make his move around to lap number 16 or so if he can get up there. Talk about a driver that came out of nowhere. The number 01, he's definitely making his strides with Gester YT right behind him with Nick in tow. Joshua, who's still somehow in the battle in the top 5, is there. And the 01 is going to lose a bunch of time off of running the apron right there. Do not run the apron here. You will lose time. Trying to catch up. He lost a bunch of time the previous lap, but can he run better here? Let's find out. Jesus, a lot of lag. As we're completely frozen. Basically frozen for an entire half stretch right there. Caution comes out. What's going on?
Cyclone, I called that caution because I kind of missed a caution earlier that should have been, and that was kind of basically what it was last time when I should have thrown it, so that's why I thrown it. Because cars were spinning around in the back.
All right, 10-4.
Yeah.
And here we go, ready to rock and roll once again. 3 in the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Here we go. Down the front stretch, Monkey continuing to lead the way. But here comes Shadow Jagster in second place, getting a massive shunt from Gester YT. With 12 laps to go now, Monkey continues to lead the way, but here comes Shadow Jagster on the very inside. He's going to muscle his way through with the turns 1 and 2, and he will get the lead out onto the back straightaway. Gester in third, getting shunted out of the way by the 01, but it's not going to work out the way the football wants. Oh, we have a driver on the front straightaway. Well, 3 wide, now 4 wide. Oh, and there goes the 01. And now Shadow Jagster in the lead, 10 laps to go, sponsored by Spark Plugs, as it looks like that Jake was trying to pull out a caution by being a stop car on track. Via RWS rules, because we've had this in the past, even if you are stopped on track, a caution will not be called for you, due to the fact that you have the ability to keep on driving, and, you know, if both cars continue to go and there's only one car that's stopped, unless that car is stuck, there will be no caution called. So that is Jake's fault in his doing. So unfortunately, he ruined his own race. Oh, speaking of ruining races, Shadow Jacks are going sideways through turns 3 and 4. And Monkey is up against that back bumper right there. And that's going to allow Gester YT to catch up to both of them. And there's the bumper right there. And that's the move that Monkey makes. And he's now in the lead. Shadow Jacks are trying to turn him now onto the very inside. There's the move. And now Shadow Jacks are back to the lead. Up to the front bumper now. Gester YT looking onto the outside of the 48. Now going to try and dive to the inside. Here he goes, side by side for 2. Through the front straightaway, Shadow Jackster continues to lead the way with 6 laps to go. And the 00 now up to second, trying to make the move on the 95. Shadow Jackster's been wanting to win this race for a very long time. And maybe at the 1-year anniversary of RWS, he can make it happen. 5 laps to go, sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. Shadow Jackster continuing to lead the way. He's now onto the apron right there. I'm going to yell at Tyclin after this. Via rulebook, that's what we've been saying for the past few years, man. I mean, you can honestly, Jake, you can cry all you want. I'm gonna be real. We've never thrown cautions on the first lap. Rotation through turns 3 and 4 once again. And on 1 and 2, here we go on the very inside. Shadow running the apron, slowing him down a pretty good bit. Exiting onto the back straightaway now. 2 wide for second almost down the back straightaway. In the turns 3 and 4, Shadow Jackster continue to lead the way. Now out of 4 to the front straightaway. 2 laps to go. Shadow Jackster, once again, has been trying to win this race for a hot minute. And he might get his chance here. So here we go. Down the back straightaway once again. Going to try and dive it down this time by. A little bit stuck, but he's able to get a better rotation and probably a better exit here. 2 wide for second and 1 lap to go, sponsored by Slider Graphics. Shadow Jagster. What a career he's had in the modifieds and in every other division in the weekly series. And through turns 3 and 4, he's about to be the most winningest driver of the weekly series through all 5 seasons. Shadow Jagster is going to win at North Wilkesboro for the modifieds. Shadow Jagster. Coming around the bend here. Let that rotate for a good bit now. Here he is on the front straightaway, going to burn it down here. Yeah, what's going on?
Just coming in here.
Are a lot of people very pissed off? Because it looks like we have a lot of people that are pissed off.
Yes. Because for one, I didn't throw the caution when I was supposed to.
On the first lap? Was it on the first lap or no?
No. No, it wasn't on the first lap. I should have thrown the caution when I did, but I didn't. But I did throw the caution later, which apparently changed the outcome of this race.
Mm-hmm.
Not like us. They not like us. They
Shit.
not like us.
Okay, so, Jake, I understand that you're mad and everything, but we've never thrown cautions on the first lap. So, I understand that you have a problem with that. I get it, but that's been a rule since day one. And that's made it to where we didn't have to throw a caution for every single goddamn restart that we run. So I understand the reason why is because for the longest time, we've had drivers wreck out on the first lap, multiple cars, and we'd have to re-rack and everything, and it got so annoying to the point where we just didn't call it on the first lap anymore, and we allowed that to, like, mess people over. Like, yeah, it does ruin people's races. You know what the lesson is for that? Don't ruin your goddamn race. Pretty damn simple. I'm sorry I'm sorry if that doesn't appease you or not, man. That's how we've run things since season 1. Okay, well, if it was purposely run, we'll see it on the tape, okay? If it was on purpose, we'll look into it, we'll figure it out, okay? Jeez. I'm going to go back to my VC. I'm going to go drag Shadow for his interview.
Not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
All right, Shadow Jagster into the booth here. Shadow, how are you doing tonight?
I can't believe it.
I
want it. Oh wait, I need to get over here. Wait, shit.
No,
wait,
it's okay. No, it's okay. Well, Gester's kind of in your spot right now, so I mean,
I don't give a shit. Go see!
I got him. There we go. Get your spot.
Finally.
You okay, man? You doing okay?
Finally! North Wilkesboro!
There you go, my man.
Finally! Finally! Yes!
I'm happy for you, man. I'm really happy for you. Well,
Finally!
not only that, but with this win, that puts you pretty much, after the second week, pretty close to winning the championship already. So, the only people you really got to worry about are like the bottom 3 people, but after that, you're basically in the green for the most part. So how you feeling?
This is great. It's honestly amazing. It's a shame I couldn't do it in the Season 1 Dr. Pepper Modified, but if it had to be any modified, it would be a Dr. Pepper Modified. We finally did it.
That's good.
I just can't believe it. We finally have done it. It's been 4 long, way too long seasons of getting screwed over constantly. Finally.
Anybody you'd like to thank for the win tonight, my man?
Dr. Pepper's been here with us since Season 1. Gotta appreciate them. Newer sponsors of AMC Theater, of course. Blockbuster. Remember, be kind, rewind. Especially to that friend, Takahashi P.
Yes, of course.
Now bend over.
What the fuck? Get in your super stock, boy. Oh my god, you sound like a fucking teenage girl. Jesus Christ.
The last thing I have to thank
Yeah.
is, of course, the great state of Georgia for sponsoring my name rail. Although they don't really sponsor it. They kind of ran out of money a long time.
Right. Well, Shadow Jagster, finally after 4 seasons you pulled it off. We're happy to see you in victory lane here in North Wilkesboro. And we really want to see you win it in the super stock so you can get it back to back. That would be remarkable. So
Yes!
there it is.
Yes! Yes! This is great.
All right, well, go on ahead and get into your super stock and go line up.
Let me turn this off. This is gonna go delay.
Yeah. With that being said, it's time for your street animal super stocks here at North Wilkesboro. In row number 1 to the number 19 machine right here, that is going to be Monkey Brawl. On his outside of the number 36 DeWalt machine is going to be Jake. In row number 2, the number 97 machine right here is going to be Football, followed by the number 18 Sports Clips machine of Nick. In row number 3, the number 16 right here is going to be Mini Q, followed by the number 45X of RS in the Red Bull car. And then all the way in the back in the number 8, Troy Lee Designs is going to be, I believe that is Joshua. And then coming around the bend is going to be the number 88 of Shadow Jagster as he comes around and going to line up on the outside beside the number 8 Troy Lee's Designs machine. That being said, here we go. The scroll has been on, actually. And we are going green flag racing. Change all lap 0. Green flag is out, and here we go. Monkey on the inside, starting us out into the number 19 machine. A little bit slow to get started, but they're able to keep it going. Oh, Shadow Jagster getting a little bit scruffled right there as the front drivers riding the apron right here. Going to try and get good runs through, but can't seem to pull it off. 19 on the bottom. Monkey trying to make the move. Well, here comes the number 97 behind him of Football. Diving it down, trying to get a good rotation. Shadow Jagster wide up on the track. Caution comes out right before the line. That was race back. Right before the line. Good call. We got a little bit of a pin on the very inside. That's what threw out the caution. Alright, before we get started, I'm just going to check my pings because I have 2 right now. Alright, well, if that being said, I think it's time to rock and roll. Alright, here we go. Alright, 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Here we go. Monkey already currently in the lead right now. Shadow up to 4th on the restart. Monkey with a very good lead, but here comes Football on the very inside trying to make the move. Shadow Jagster right in the apron on the entry of the corner. That's not going to work up good for him, as now Mini on the very inside trying to make the dive on Shadow Jagster. He's not able to complete the pass as Shadow continues to ride the apron on the very entry of the corner. Monkey continues to lead the way down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4, but here comes the 97 of Football trying to make the move with Jake right behind him. Shadow Jackster on his back bumper trying to dive it in as we're now single file racing for the most part. Both of those drivers riding the apron on the entry, and they both all fall back, allowing the number 19 to pull away even further. Football still in second. He's been in second consistently with all 4 divisions. Wait, the top 2 divisions for the paved track. So he's doing pretty well. Here comes Shadow Jackson on the inside of the number 36. 3 wide for a good second. And here comes Shadow Jackson on the very inside of the number 97, looking for second place. He's going to get it done here as both the 36 and the 97 go wide into 3. And he will exit out A-OK, barely cutting through the nose right there. Shadow Jackster cutting really hard on the 97's nose. And here comes Minnie on the very inside. And that was the battle for second. Now it's the battle for third as those cars are starting to beat and bang. And the 97 pushing through the apron via the bumper of the 18. What a move right there. 3 wide for fourth. Now 2 wide for third. 2 wide back to back for those few positions. The 36 looking for the run on the top lane, trying to get it good going. He's going to get it going. Trying to dive down from the middle lane. He's going to use that middle lane to gain momentum. Can he make it work? Yes, he will, and he will make it by the number 18. What a move. The 97 cutting down onto the very inside. 10 laps in of 30, or one third of the way through this event. 2 wide for second, not anymore. The 36 makes the move for fourth. The 97 starts to pull away. He's in third. Now the battle for third is turned into the battle for fourth as the number 36 leads the way in that pack. But here comes the number 16 of Minnie as the 36 getting the shove from the 16 as they're 3 wide for fifth behind them. RS into the battle finally in that pack as they're going to continue to be 3 wide through that entire corner. Now into the back straightaway. They're 2 wide for fifth, now 2 wide for third. The 97 continuing to lead the way of that mini pack right there, side by side for fourth between the 18 and the 36. Jake is going to shove the number 18 up further on the track as the number 18 was using that momentum to try and come back down as the 97 down the back straightaway. Football trying to get some good points here. With Racer not able to race this race, that might have just taken him out of championship contention. Which is unfortunate, but that is how it is, so. '97 not able to get a good corner through that exit right there because he was riding the apron. Meanwhile, Shadow Jags are on the attack on Monkey now, as he's catching up to that number 19. As we're only halfway through this event, he still has enough time to catch up. He's doing a fantastic job through the corners right through turns 3 and 4. With how ecstatic he sounded after finishing first in the modifieds, imagine if he won the super stocks right after. Trying to catch up to Monkey. This is already starting to heat up. Not into a close battle, but to a pretty good line battle. The number 18 trying to get some momentum through, and he's going to make it work down the back straightaway. He's doing a fantastic job on catching up to Monkey now with 15 laps to go. Here comes Shadow Jackster rotating through once again. He's able to hold a more inside line right there, and he is slowly catching. Both of them hit the apron right there. Both come up slightly. Shadow Jackster starting the mirror drive. Trying his best to catch up here. 13 laps to go. through exit once again. Shadow had gained time that time. But will it be enough to catch up to Monkey? These guys are pulling away from the pack. It is quite literally insane on how fast these two drivers are here at North Wilkesboro. They're able to keep it going pretty well. Shadow against the apron right there. That's going to slow him down probably a good bit. Let's see. Never mind. He was actually faster that time around. He's starting to figure something out that Monkey doesn't know, but Shadow trying to dive down early, but he knows that number 18 getting that good run out of the corner. But Shadow Jackster, I don't know. He's trying to figure anything he can out. He's running the high lane, trying to dive low now, trying to get more momentum through the corner. As he did lose time that time, but maybe he can get enough momentum to try and catch up to Monkey here, as I think Monkey's trying to swat him away by trying to use some, some movements to try and deflect him. As now he's starting to pull away. 9 laps to go, sponsored by Spark Plugs, by the way. Number 19 slowly pulling away from that number 88. That time he actually gained a lot of time. Well, not much actually. Ah, shit. Who's the random? Who's the random? Do you know?
No, but there is
Smiley.
a random here. It's Max
Fling.
the Apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright.
Got rid of him. That could have been really bad. Back to the battle right here. Shadow Jackster now losing time on the number 19.
Cyclone.
Yeah?
You didn't kick him.
Yeah, I did.
He's still in the game.
What the fuck? What do you mean? I kicked him.
Check the game. He's still in it.
I literally just kicked him. 5 laps to go, sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. I literally just kicked him, dude. And Shadow Jackster, a horrible corner that time around. I think that just might have been his race.
Also, we need commands.
I gave you commands.
We tried it. It didn't work. I don't know.
What do you mean?
It just wasn't working. I don't know.
Jesus fucking Christ. Doesn't fucking matter now. With 3 laps to go. This might be it. Monkey, the turns 3 and 4, is now pulling away from Shadow. The magical ending that Shadow wanted at North Wilkesboro is going to dwindle away as the number 19, who turns 3 and 4, will take us to 2 laps to go. Now coming to the white flag at a turn number 4. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Street Animals. As Monkey is going to try to win his first ever race here in the weekly series. And out of turns 3 and 4, Shadow Jackster is going to win. Nope, it's not. It's going to be Monkey who's going to win at North Wilkesboro. Football in 4th, Minnie in 5th, Joshua 6th, Jake in 7th, RS in 8th. Monkey now on the front straightaway, doing donuts and whatnot. Race controls now telling Monkey to go to victory lanes for his interview. In victory lane right here. Get Monkey down here. Monkey! How are you feeling, my man? You just coming through here. First race of the season for you, and you just came right in. You just messed everything up, and you won your first ever weekly series race. How do you feel? Yeah, I cannot hear you. No. I think your mic's disconnected. Your mic's still disconnected. Because I can't hear you. Okay. And rejoin. And rejoin. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Nick, your first ever weekly series win. How you feeling?
Yeah, it was good lad every lap, if I remember. So it was a pretty dominant fashion, and this also shows that I would have actually had a chance to win the Nitro Bowl.
Indeed, indeed. Well, North Wilkesboro and Hickory are pretty similar tracks for the most part, except Hickory has more banking than this track. So, well, anybody
I
like?
should have more chances.
Yes, of course. Well, you and Shadow were battling for both divisions. Shadow took modifieds and you took supers. So, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think we are actually really competitive, like us both, with in any division. So I think if I'm actually able to race consistently, we can have a good championship battle.
Alrighty. Anybody like to thank for the win tonight?
Yeah, basically, yeah, my car, because it drove.
My car, because it drove.
My car drove.
Well, any final remarks?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try and race more now.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're deciding to race more in the weekly series, my friend.
Yeah, we're going for more wins, definitely.
Hell yeah. Well, we're going to move over to the dirt game now, Monkey, so if you want to join that, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'm going to send you back in the VC, all right?
Yep.
All right, 10-4. All right, with that being said, it's time to rock and roll. Looks like we had a near flip at North Wilkesboro. We're going to take a look at this clip before we actually take a look at this near flip. Oh my god! Okay, well, I missed the near flip. appears like that happened. Yikes. Well, here we go into the dirt game now. What's up?
So we don't have.
I'm aware.
We don't have.
I'm aware.
No, we don't have. We don't have an official.
What do you mean?
Shadow left, and me and Guestar are racing.
Well, figure it out. That's all I'm gonna say. Just figure it out. Guesser doesn't even race Legends.
And he told me he's racing Legends.
All right. Well, that's fine, I guess. All right, here we go. We're gonna make this race 25 laps. Why does everyone want to fucking change numbers and shit? No. No. You're not allowed to change numbers. What kind of league do you think this is? Alright, if you don't have a scheme, jump out of your car. Alright, let's see what schemes we got in the dashboard. Oh dear lord, this is gonna be hell. Nick, you have your car, I'm pretty sure, so I'm shocked that you don't. This is going to be a lag fest, so this one's only going to be 25 laps, so. Also, we don't. Motherfucker, move back. Don't move across the line. You're not driving any of those numbers, I can assure you that. Alright, well, it's time for the Class of Royalty Legends here tonight, here at Veloce Motor Speedway. This is going to be the Lag Fest 25, the big 25, because we're not running any more than fucking... Oh my god, I broke it. Damn it. All laps 0. And we're with the 1 and the number 3 is going to be Mini, followed by the number 34 right here on the very bottom. That right there is going to be... RS. And row number 2 and the... What the fuck is going on? In row number 2 and the number 33, Josh Berry Throwback's going to be Josh, followed by the number 8, your 2-time Legends champ. It's going to be Wrangler. In row number 3 and the number C4, that is going to be Football, followed by the number 20 right here of Guster YT. And in row number 4, the number 93's Jake's machine is going to be Jake, followed by number 18 of Nick. And in the number 18, all the way on the very top, in the ING machine, that right there is going to be Monkey Brawl. Well, this is going to be a shit show because it's 9 cars, and I'm going to be real, I would prefer it to not be laggy, but it's probably going to be laggy, so. Alright, prepare for slowdown. Prepare for slowdown. This is going to be hell. All right, well, this is going to be the worst race we're going to have this season. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Here we go. And the slowdown lag is real as they come out of turn number 2 to 3 and 4. Jesus Christ. These guys are moving very slow. This is why we're running only 25 laps of this. And we already have one person going around. Monkey getting spun around, but currently right now your leader is Wrangler, followed by the number 18 of Nick down the back straightaway. With the number 20, the number 4, and the 34 hard into the wall right there. That is on their own accord. No caution. No caution. The C4 is around. No caution for him. Side by side. Okay, yeah, this lag is actually going to get crazy. All right, we're starting to get slowly faster, but not really by much as we're getting slowly spread out and whatnot. So the more spread out we get, the better. So if people want to start parking it, I don't blame them. This is bad. This is what happens when we have more than 8 drivers on the track at a time. Well, we have 4 wide towards the rear of the field, so, I mean, this is pretty interesting for the most part. And we're battling for the lead between Gester, Nick, and also Wrangler in the back right there, followed by the number 3. That's usually Nomad's car, but Minnie's currently subbing in it right now for today. Now that 3-4 wide is now turned to single files. The number 34 is trying to cut in front of the number 18 towards the rear of Monkey's trying to make his way through the field. And that is the 93 slamming into the number 33. He's going to slam right into the wall. Here we go. He spins out hard. He's going to try and keep it going. Is Wrangler now in second, trying to catch up to Gester. You know, if you want, this is the time of the stream, like if you're watching this on replay, turn this baby up to like, oh, we have a car spun around, that's Monkey. 1 car around, no caution. Wrangler trying to pull the gutter run here. You just can't seem to make it work. 3 wide right now for these guys. Lap number 7 of 25. This is going to be a long race. Side by side for second now is now the number 8 on the top lane trying to come back down. Looking for the very inside right there on exit. A little bit of a clip right there on the number 18 of Nick. Oh my God! And that is a red flag. Red flag is out. Oh my, oh, he's out of the track! Red flag is out. That's a DNF. Well, with Nick now out of the track, he is DNF'd. That was amazing. All right. Well, it should be slightly better. That is the second flip we've had in a row here at Veloce. So, with that being said, I'm going to shorten the race. $20? Okay. Here we go. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Slow down lag slightly better after one car leaving. And Mini, for the first time in his career, there goes Joshua. He spins around, no caution. The rest of the field trying to get to work. Oh my God, Nick. Nick, delete your car. You're supposed to, like, delete your car so we can actually have better racing, dude. Thank you. Around the bend now is the number 3 car is currently your leader right now. Gester in second with Monkey making his first ever dirt race debut, and he's going to spin Gester YT. And Gester's going to save the car, but drop all the way back to 5th. As now Wrangler and the number 18 are currently battling it out right now, side by side. 9 laps to go, sponsored by Spark Plugs. Some wild lag going on. This is just insane. This is why we do heats for legends, to prevent this from happening. Through the inside, watch out for Wrangler now to the side of the number 18. One car right in on the side right there. Running the high lane, trying to make the move, but can't seem to make it work. Mini continuing to be your leader. This is the most dominant performance we've seen from this driver. Wrangler barely missing the wall right there. Beautiful run for him. The C4 jumping off the burr right there. That's something we've never really seen a driver pull off before, but very interesting stuff with 6 laps to go. The slowdown is starting to slow down. Now Wrangler on the very inside of the number 18 with Jake currently in second. They're going to be side by side for third. 5 laps to go, sponsored by Bass Pro Shop now. As Wrangler now on the very inside trying to make the move. Mini in first place. Again, a shocker to the world. When Purple finds out about this, he's going to be shocked, if anything, because he's beaten a 2-time Legends champ. One of the best dirt racers in the Legends series, by the way. A little bit of air right there by contact. By Jake right there. Massive contact. A few of some of the best dirt drivers that the weekly series has to offer. Oh my goodness. The 18 of Monkey now on the wall. He had a great start. First ever dirt race in his career. And he is now falling all the way back due to that contact right there. Wrangler is one of the faster drivers, but he just wasn't able to maneuver through everybody quick enough. Take a look towards the rear right here at RS. 2 laps to go. He's second to last right now, battling with C4, a.k.a. Football. As he's now going to try and challenge Monkey here on the very inside. Just can't seem to make it work here. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Class of Royalty. Mini in his second career start here in the weekly series. Through turns 3 and 4 is going to make Veloce history as the first rookie to ever win at Veloce since Season 3. Mini takes the win. That is insane. I've never seen that in my life. Here's Mini in the number 3. Doing very slow. Apparently NRL's moving servers? What? Alright, well, we're going to bring Minikyu down here. Alright, there we go. Mini! People have been giving you shit for the longest time in multiple servers. And finally, you've been able to pull off a weekly series victory. How do you feel about that?
Definitely worth it staying, 1 a.m.
Yep.
And I was not expecting it to come this early. Definitely not.
Well, that's good. There you go. Anybody like to thank for the win tonight? Never mind, he got caught by his parents. Well, I want to thank Lackadaisy. I swear to God, Nomad figures out how to win in the weirdest ways. Let's get this car off track. What the fuck? Well, for the most part, I think it's time for our double point feature of the night, which is our street stock race. So with that being said, these setups are pretty easy. All right. We have one person that was interested, so I'm gonna. You know, you're gonna run this car. Nobody's run this car before, so you're gonna run it. It's a little fucked up in the lining right there, but it's a good car nonetheless. Oh my fucking god! Jesus fuck. Alright, here we go. It's time for your Orange Fin Industries Street Stock Series double point feature here at Veloce. Here we go for the lineup in row number 1. The number 8 is going to be Wrangler, followed by the 45 Ghost car of Joshua. In row number 2, number 51, EP Racing Machine, the Connor Top car of Gester YT. He is your 2-time Street Stock champ. On his inside of the number 11 All-Star Performance. That is going to be, I believe that is Jake. In the number 33 is going to be, oh, that's Jake. Then I guess that's football. And the 45X is going to be RS. And the 988 Redneck Jesus Mesilla Valley Transportation car is going to be Monkey. That being said, I think it's time to rock and roll. Well, 7 cars for the double point feature. Should cause little to no lag, so I think we're ready. Here we go. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing for the street stocks. Well, a little bit of merge right there, but for the most part, we're going green. These guys are very fast around this track, so it should be a pretty fast race for the most part. 45 against the wall. A lot of sliding already. These guys trying to figure out how to run this track good, but Wrangler now on the outside with, I believe, oh, Kester getting really sideways. Wrangler now up to second. I believe that is football in the number 11, trying to make the move on the very inside. He's going to try and make it work. Just can't seem to make... Oh, my goodness gracious. One car around. That's the 45. No caution. Wrangler pulling away from the rest of the field. Here comes the number 51 car on the very bottom. RS getting a little bit spinny right there in that vehicle. One car, dude. No caution is made for one car. We never do that. You know, let's take a look for the battle for the lead. Here's the number 8 leading the way on the top lane. It's a very top lane dominant track here, as you can tell from the very darker areas here at Veloce. But you'll see drivers go down the very inside from time to time, but usually you want to try and get good runs out of the corners, so... That number 8, though, is pulling away. Who is... Oh, no. Oh, caution's out. Caution, caution, caution. The 988 is stuck. Coming around the bend here. Oh my god. Should be ready to rock and roll here tonight. Here we go. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Here we go. And Wrangler was not fully ready on the restart. And Gestro was getting stuck on the burr right there. He will drop all the way to the back here as Football now has the run on the very outside. But here comes the number 45 on the bottom as they're going to now battle. Wrangler on the top lane trying to make the move here. Across the line here, laps are a little bit messed up, but Football is currently our leader with Wrangler in second, Joshua in third, using a career high right now for street stocks now. He's battling right now with the points leader now. The very inside trying to make the move. Nay's now on the bottom trying to make the contact right there with the number 11. And he's going to take the lead off of that contact, and Wrangler to the lead. What a move by Wrangler and the number 8 YouTube machine. He's looking for history as the first ever driver in RWS history to ever win 6 races in a row. 5 in a row has been done before, but nobody has won 6 in a row. As the number 45 of Joshua on the inside will take the lead on turn number 2. But nobody's ever done it. But can Wrangler get it done tonight? Also, it would be the first ever time that a driver has won 2 double point features back to back in RWS history as well. Nobody's been able to pull that off ever. So Shadow Jackster could be, not Shadow Jackster, no, Wrangler could be coming up with a twofer here as the number 45 is starting to slowly pull away here. But Wrangler is catching up with those runs. On the top lane, he is really catching now, looking onto the outside. Massive hit right there against the wall. Lap number 22 of 100, about a quarter of the way through this event now as he's running that high lane, trying to make the move. 45 getting a little bit sideways right there, but the number 8 is in the crosshairs, trying to catch up. He's on the very inside. If Wrangler wins this race, I'm pretty sure that means he locks up the championship. Either that or he has to win about 2 more races and he's basically got it. Because we've never had anybody be that dominant before in a single division. Wrangler's about to get a little bit slow as Joshua looking for his first ever win here in the weekly series. And now Gester YT, who had won the last Veloce double point feature. And he is now against the back bumper of his ex-rival in Season 1. Seeing those 2 cars on track is pretty interesting, so trying to get as much runs as he possibly can in that car. A little sideways now. Try and get something going here. With the runs, Wrangler doing the best he can, but that number 45 is also fast. And now Gester YT will make the move for second. And he will get it, but here comes Wrangler on the bottom looking for the switchback. Oh, we have a car stuck. Caution's out. I think we got 2 cars stuck. Yeah, we do. I don't know why these guys are running the burr and everything. All right. I think it's time to rock and roll here. And here we go, 3 on the tree. And we are going green flag racing. Here we go. Oh my God. And I think RS is DNFing. Yep, he is. Number 8 on the outside trying to make the move here. Guess they're currently your leader right now, but with Wrangler in third, as Joshua already making the move to the bottom lane. And now Wrangler's going to put the number 51 into the wall. That's going to make him drop all the way to the back. As now Football and the 45 are battling right now. Josh currently in first place right now. Wrangler with a slide job, but isn't able to make it stick as the 11 makes the switchback. Here comes the number 8 on the bottom, trying to rough them up. Lap number 37 of 100, and the number 45 into the wall. Here comes Wrangler. He's going to get shut down on the front corner panel against the front bumper. Oh, those cars getting really loose right there, but they're going to keep it going. Great driving from those drivers. Wrangler trying to catch up to the number 45. He's been in this scenario before. Very quick racing for the most part. Definitely the fastest street stock setups we've had all season, so. Oh, getting really sideways right there. Wrangler doing the best he can, trying to catch up. Football almost getting stuck on the burr right there. That wasn't very good. The number 998 is starting to catch up. Onto the bottom he goes, trying to make the corner panel hit, and oh! Slides up into the 33. That slows all of them down. And talk about Joshua and the 45 Ghost Machine. That was Aiden Gilker's car before he didn't want to race anymore. So, for the most part, I mean, he's running that car better than Aiden ever did. So, that's good for him. He's an American, so expected. That's wild. Oh, got pretty sideways right there. That's going to allow Wrangler to catch up. You don't want to get too sideways with these cars. And here comes Wrangler to the back bumper, now looking for the very inside here, as they're going to battle for the lead. As the number 8 getting really sideways, that's going to ruin him again. As now Gesser is going to make the battle for second very easy here. Side by side, and he will take second at the line. No, wait, no, Wrangler will get it, barely. Number 45 pretty slow through the very inside here. As the number 8 starting to speed up. He's looking on the very inside now. He's got him by the corner panel. Lap number 47, 100. Wrangler's learned his lesson. He's on the top lane trying to make the move. 45 slow on the bottom. The magic of Veloce. It's a very small. Oh no. Ooh, and now Gester making a shot for the lead. 3 wide. Now 2 for second. Gester in the lead. Now 3 wide once again in the 3. And here comes Wrangler to the bottom. And the 45 drops to third. And now the 2 veterans are battling side by side. Wrangler on the top with Gester on the bottom. Gester defending his double point feature win a season ago. And here comes the number 8 to make the move. He's trying to catch up, but Gester is pulling away. These 2 drivers know how to run this track very good. Wrangler's getting those good runs, though. Oh, he's getting really good runs. Now he's got the inside cornering. Wrangler knows how to run this track pretty good, but Gester does also. This is going to be a battle for the ages here. These 2 drivers got the most practice out of anyone. Ooh, touching the burrs, not going to work right there. Gester pulling away now further. He's riding that bottom line. Wrangler trying to make anything work here. You don't want to touch that apron. That is one thing you don't want to do here because that will ruin you. Not for Legends, but it will for street stocks where these cars are momentum based and they are bigger, so having that problem. As now Gester is pretty far away from Wrangler, but Wrangler wants to fight. They keep himself alive as they're coming up on some lap traffic. And the 988. Now getting by this car might actually be the deciding factor of this race here. Because remember, we don't call blue flags at dirt tracks. The number 51 is slowing down, though. And this is allowing Wrangler to catch up. Now they're going faster again. Gester on the top lane. Number 33 against the wall right there. Kind of an illegal move, but they're about to get lapped anyways, don't matter. Not the best corner right there for Gester as they're going to be side by side towards the rear for 6th place. And to the wall they go. Gester has to get by these guys if he wants to win, but he's going to keep himself paced. Pace himself behind these guys so he doesn't have to deal with them. Probably trying to milk the time he has to make by these guys because if he has to pass them, Wrangler has to get by them too. But he's going to be really slow right there though. It's going to allow Wrangler to catch up. 33 against the wall. He's going to allow them to pass. As now Gester try and make the move on these lap cars. Can he make it work though? Gester on the bottom. But that 988 is giving him some trouble. As he's being held up as Wrangler is catching up. He is messing up every now and then though, so that's not good as there is a wall of cars right in front of the 51 here. He's trying to make the move on the 11, but can't seem to make it work here as Wrangler is catching up slowly. On the inside, now 3 wide of these lap cars. This might be it. And he uses the 988 to turn better. Crazy motion. caught up with these lap cars is probably not the best idea for Wrangler, as he's now on the apron of the turn. The 51 smooth through the field here, as the only two cars on the lead lap right now are the 8 and the 51. Wait, where's the 45 at? I guess the 45 isn't a lap down. That's Joshua. Joshua is fast, but he's just not as fast as he used to be. Gester now in the lead. He has nothing but just clean air right in front of him. Wrangler still needs to get by these lap cars here. Unless Gester makes a really bad decision, I think that Gester's got it in the bag, which is unfortunate for Wrangler, because that's going to be a streak right there. Can the 51 wins this race? He's going to try and go back-to-back for double-point features. Never been done at Veloce before, so that will be a first at this track. Wrangler trying to catch up. He's about a second behind. Oh! Uh-oh. Got pretty sideways there. Make him lose a little bit of time. Oh, two cars going around. They keep it going. No caution. Yikes. He gains and then he loses. Tough break for the 8. Who knew that Gester would come back to only this track to run the race here? Nobody really knew that this was going to happen, but again, if there was going to be anybody to dethrone the number 8, it would probably be that driver of Gester YT, who is a 2-time street stock champ here in Orangefin. Sideways once again. Wrangler trying to catch up. Just can't seem to do it. Maybe he caught up that time. We'll find out. Yep, he did. But will it last? Oh, we have a car stuck on the burr. Caution's out. And with 20 laps to go, I don't think they're very happy with the. I don't think.
Cyclone.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure, from what Gester says, I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to lock in and catch him. But from what Gester says, the 33 got intentionally wrecked. Was trying to throw a caution.
I have no clue if that's true or not.
He says he genuinely didn't mean to, but people were talking about it. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Do we think we should park him or?
Well, just he'll start in the back. I don't know. Probably not, I'd say.
You say no park?
No park.
All right. Yes.
All right, not ready. What's going
Cyclone, I
on?
saw what happened.
Did you actually?
I watched him. Yeah, he just entered turn 3, stopped turning, and just coasted his way down onto the dirt and then stopped. Just like parked it there. His excuse.
He said he got a text from his mom.
Yeah, he said he got a text from his mom on his phone and he looked at his phone. But look at your phone, it should take 4 seconds, which is how long it took him to go all the way down to the dirt. So, I believe he should be parked. Not a little, one more chance.
I don't know. I'm gonna be real. That's just never happened before, so I just don't really. I don't know, and a lot of drivers have been getting stuck on the burr this race, so I'm just gonna let it fly for now. But if it happens again, then we'll park them.
Well, they don't just stop turning into turn 3. They just completely redline into the wall. It looked like.
Well,
It's
again,
completely
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Okay, look, just go back. Just go back. We're not gonna park him for now, but if he does it again, then we'll park. Okay?
Even if he gets stuck again on accident, we'll just assume.
Yes. All right. Are we ready now? Oops. 82. 3 on the tree, and we are going green flag racing. Here we go. Gester already to the lead early, but here comes the number 8 on the very inside. He tries to come up on Gester. They're going to go side by side right there. 17 laps to go. Wrangler, your leader, but here comes the number 51 on the inside with Football trying to make the move. 3 wide for the lead in turns 3 and 4. And through the middle goes the number 8. He's going to make the move for the lead here as the Football will go through the inside on the apron and still be able to figure out a way to keep going. Side by side for the lead. Football now the driver to compete for the win here. We had Joshua up front first, and now we have the number 11. He's going to fall back. 14 laps to go. And Wrangler now your leader. As he's going to now start to pull away side by side for the lead now between Gester and the number 11. Now he's going to fall back and allow the number 988 to make the move with him. As now Gester is starting to catch up with the number 8. They're fast. Those two drivers have been the fastest all night tonight as they have been running that high lane pretty good. This is one of the only few tracks here in Roblox that are highly dominant. Veloce Motor Speedway. Wrangler here to make history. He's done it before multiple times here in RWS as one of the greatest drivers to ever touch the keyboard here in Roblox Weekly Series for the Street Stocks and the Legends. He has been a massive dominant driver here. And here we go across the line, 10 laps to go, sponsored by Spark Plugs. We had a driver crossing the line here. Nobody got hit, so we're going to keep it green. As Josh is now up to third once again, but now having number 33 of Jake start to challenge him. 9 laps to go now. The 51 starting to catch up on the inside. He's got the speed to pass the number 8, but will Wrangler allow him to pass? Or will he try to hold him up with 8 laps to go? Gester trying to catch up, but the number 8 making the move. Fastest time is a 13.1. Slowest is a 14.4. The Street Stocks have around average of 13.5. So that was probably a legend time that he was listing off right there because those legends can get that time. Number 8 on the top lane. 6 laps to go now. Running pretty consistently on the top. Gester trying to make something work on the bottom. He's getting consistent runs though. So I don't know. He could challenge. Oh, the number 8 getting really loose. 5 laps to go, sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. And that's going to ruin his run right there. That's going to allow Gester to catch up. I'm feeling butterflies in my stomach because I don't know who's going to win this race. It might come down to the wire as Gester is closing in. Wrangler, 4 laps to go. He slows down a good bit. I don't know what that was all about, but Gester is caught up. He's on the back bumper with 3 laps to go. They make contact. They touch. Are you kidding me? But the 51 still figures out a way to stay in the battle. Are you kidding me? 2 laps to go. Gester is there still. He can still win this race. But if they both take each other out, Joshua's in the crosshairs. The number 8 will take the inside line there. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Orange Fin Industries. Wrangler looking for history. It's all going to come down to this. Through turns 3 and 4, Wrangler is going to make history at the line. And he's going to win the double point feature here. Back-to-back double point feature wins with Street Stocks for the first time in RWS history. And 6 wins in a row for any division. The most out of any driver. What a day for that driver. As Gester YT also not trying to be outdone. Probably one of the best races we've had in the street stocks in a hot minute.
Oh.
Wrangler, 6 wins in a row. And the first ever time anyone's won 2 double point features back to back. How do you feel about that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
feels pretty good. Yeah.
I bet it does.
I don't know. That wasn't really my win. It was pretty Mickey, to be honest. My win.
I wouldn't really call it Mickey. I mean, you and Gester were battling pretty hard. Okay.
Gester's got to do this. He did this to Shadow too. He's gonna do it to everyone.
All right. Well, I wouldn't really call it Mickey in my personal opinion. I mean, y'all are battling pretty hard. I mean, yeah, sure, you did shove him underneath the burr right there, but that was just a racing incident. You just couldn't really control the cut.
I messed up.
Hey, you still won 6 wins back to back, the most out of any driver in RWS history.
Yep.
Which is insane.
I feel like I deserve an interview.
What?
I feel like I deserve an interview.
Yeah.
And also Gester, of course, coming back to defend his win at Veloce last season, coming up short here. How do you feel about that?
Disappointed.
Disappointed?
At least we got top.
Because apparently somebody who has to text their mom is going to screw over the deserved winner, so, yeah, it's great.
You were battling pretty good for the most part back
if
there.
If you want to get mad at anyone, Gester, that was mainly Jake. I kind of hit you, but I messed up.
No, yeah, you screwed up the entry there. It's fine. I understand these cars are really weird.
Yeah, these cars.
Apparently somebody has to look at their phone for 4 seconds to look at a notification from.
This is why you never text and drive, bro.
Yeah, don't text and drive, kids.
Yeah, so apparently it takes 4 seconds for somebody to look at a notification that their mom sends you, and it's going to screw over the deserved driver.
All right, well, Wrangler, anybody you'd like to thank for the win tonight?
I guess I'll just keep riding with YouTube. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean,
Wrangler, are you going to go for 7?
Listen, if the opportunity presents itself, I might.
This is the exact reason why I don't race here hardly anymore, because my luck is absolutely garbage, and whenever I have the fastest car, I always come up short for something stupid as, I have to look at the notification my mom sent me, though.
Well, that will do it for tonight's feature here at RWS. Join us for Monday.
He'll be getting penalized.
And we will be doing that on Monday. So join us on Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That being said, an amazing race, the shutout, the week for week number 2. Pretty good week for the most part. And then the week number 3, where it's going to be crunch time for all 4 divisions. With